Your $15 blue light glasses from Amazon might be doing absolutely nothing for you, and the multi-billion-dollar industry selling them is banking on the fact that you'll never figure that out. But here's what's really happening to your body when blue light hits your eyes, and why the solution isn't what you think it is. Welcome to Clear and Curious, where we break down the science behind health trends so you can make informed decisions about your well-being. Today, we're diving deep into blue light exposure, separating marketing hype from legitimate science, and giving you tools to protect yourself without wasting money. Let's start with what blue light actually is, because most people get this completely wrong. Blue light isn't some artificial creation from your smartphone. It's everywhere. The sun produces more blue light in 10 minutes than your phone will emit all day. Blue light has a wavelength between 400 and 490 nanometers, making it one of the shortest visible light wavelengths, which means it carries more energy than other colors. When blue light enters your eyes, it triggers biological responses fine-tuned over millions of years. The most important target is a group of cells in your retina called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. These cells contain melanopsin that specifically responds to blue light wavelengths. When melanopsin detects blue light, it sends signals directly to your brain's master clock, essentially telling your brain that it's daytime. This is where sleep disruption claims come from, and they're actually legitimate. Research shows that blue light exposure 2 to 3 hours before bedtime can suppress melatonin production by up to 23%. Melatonin is your body's natural sleep hormone, so when suppressed, you'll have a harder time falling asleep and achieving deep restorative sleep phases. But here's the catch that blue light marketing ignores. This effect is dose-dependent and timing-dependent. The intensity matters enormously. Your laptop screen at full brightness emits about 15 to 20 lux of blue light. Compare that to outdoor daylight, which can exceed 100,000 lux. Even a cloudy day delivers more blue light than you'll get from staring at screens all day. The timing matters because your circadian sensitivity to blue light changes throughout the day. You're most sensitive to blue light's alerting effects in the evening, specifically 2 to 4 hours before your natural bedtime.
Now let's talk about eye strain and damage claims, because this is where things get controversial. Digital eye strain is real, but it's not primarily caused by blue light. The American Academy of Ophthalmology states clearly that blue light from digital devices doesn't cause eye disease. The discomfort you feel after hours of screen time comes from reduced blink rates, fixed focusing distances, and dry eyes, not blue light exposure itself. When focused on a screen, your blink rate drops from about 15 blinks per minute to as few as 5. However, there is emerging evidence about blue light and retinal health worth understanding. Some laboratory studies suggest prolonged exposure to high-intensity blue light might contribute to macular degeneration over decades, but research is still inconclusive. The key phrase is high intensity, meaning doses in these studies were far higher than normal device usage. So, where does this leave us with blue light glasses? This is where the industry gets murky and most people are getting ripped off. There are essentially 3 categories of blue light glasses, and only one actually does what it claims. First, you have basic blue light filters you can add to regular prescription glasses or buy cheaply online. These typically block 10 to 20% of blue light across all wavelengths. They often have a slight yellow tint and cost $10 to $50. The problem is this level of filtering is essentially meaningless for circadian regulation. You need to block significant blue light in the specific wavelength range that affects melanopsin, primarily between 460 and 480 nanometers. Second, you have mid-tier blue light glasses that block 30 to 50% of blue light. These usually cost $50 to $150 and may provide some benefit for evening screen use, but they're still not blocking enough light in critical wavelengths to make a dramatic difference in sleep quality. Third, you have high filtration blue light glasses that block 70 to 90% of blue light. These actually work for circadian regulation, but they have obvious orange or red tint that makes them impractical for daytime use. They typically cost $100 to $300, and you'll look like you're wearing safety goggles. Here's the truth the industry doesn't want you to know. If blue light glasses don't have noticeable tint, they're probably not blocking enough blue light to impact your sleep. Clear or barely tinted lenses can't selectively filter the specific wavelengths that matter most without affecting color perception. The laws of physics don't care about marketing claims.
Most people are using blue light protection at the wrong times and wrong ways. Blue light exposure isn't inherently bad. In fact, it's essential for maintaining healthy circadian rhythms. You want bright blue light exposure in the morning and early afternoon because it helps you stay alert and maintains proper sleep-wake cycles. The problem only occurs with evening exposure. So what actually works? The most effective approach isn't buying expensive glasses, it's managing your light environment strategically. In the morning, get outside for at least 10 to 15 minutes of natural light exposure, even on cloudy days. This provides the intense blue light signal your brain needs to set your circadian clock and suppress daytime melatonin production. During the day, use screens normally without worrying about blue light. The exposure levels are insignificant compared to natural daylight, and trying to block blue light during daytime can actually disrupt your circadian rhythms by reducing natural light signals your brain expects. In the evening, this is where intervention makes sense, but you don't need special glasses. Most devices now have built-in blue light filters or night modes that can reduce blue light emission by 60 to 80%. Enable these features 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. You can also use apps like Flux on computers or built-in night shift on phones and tablets. For your bedroom environment, consider using warm, dim lighting in the hour before sleep. Red light doesn't stimulate melanopsin, so red or orange bulbs can provide functional lighting without disrupting melatonin production. This is far more effective and less expensive than wearing special glasses. If you do decide to invest in blue light glasses, understand what you're buying. Look for glasses that specify their transmission spectrum and block at least 70% of light between 460 and 480 nanometers. Be prepared for noticeable color distortion, which is the trade-off for effective filtering. Don't expect miracles from clear or lightly tinted lenses regardless of marketing claims. The bottom line is that blue light isn't the digital villain it's been made out to be, but evening exposure can genuinely impact sleep quality for some people. The solution isn't expensive glasses with questionable effectiveness. It's understanding when and how to manage your light exposure using free or low-cost methods that actually work.
Your circadian system evolved over millions of years to use light as its primary timing cue. Work with this system by getting bright light in the morning, managing evening screen exposure, and saving your money on gadgets that promise easy fixes to complex biological processes. The most powerful blue light filter you have is completely free. It's called turning off your devices and getting adequate sleep in a dark room. If you found this breakdown helpful and want more science-backed analysis of health trends, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching Clear and Curious, where we make complex science simple and actionable.